Hello students, good morning. I am Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes, we have read the chapter 5 of English grammar. The topic is the verb, kinds of verb. In that topic, we have read the definition of verb, kinds of verb, in which I have told you there are two kinds of verb, main verb and auxiliary verb. I have also told you that main verb can be categorized into two sub-kinds, that is transitive verb and intransitive verb. Dear students, in the previous chapter, in the chapter number 5, we have read the topic transitive verb and intransitive verb. That was the sub-kinds of the main verb. Dear students, today we will discuss the another kinds, that is the helping verb, in which I have told you there are two kinds of helping verb. Okay? Primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. I have told you the primary auxiliaries, that is also known as helping verb, and modal auxiliaries. Okay, student? The another kind is given in the next chapter, in the chapter number 6. Today we will discuss these two topics: auxiliaries, or you can say helping verb, and modal verbs. Okay, students? So just open your notebook. We will start the topic auxiliary verb or helping verb. What is auxiliary verb? Just put the heading: auxiliary verb or helping verb. Auxiliary verb. Yes, students, put the heading auxiliary verb. Just put the heading what is auxiliary verb. Okay, put the heading auxiliary verb. Yes, students, in your book it is also written. Just see in the beginning, auxiliaries are helping verb. Auxiliaries are helping verb. Auxiliaries are helping verbs. Okay? Auxiliaries are helping verbs. Used with the other words, used with other verbs, used with other verbs to form tenses, to form tenses, questions, Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N, questions, negative statements, passive voice, etc. Mood, etc. Okay, so just see what is auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are, auxiliaries are, there will be in plural, auxiliaries are, I-E-S. Auxiliaries are helping verbs, okay, used with the other verbs, or main verb, you can see, that used with the main verb to form the tenses, questions, interrogative sentences, and negative statements or negative sentences, or passive voice. Okay, students? Dear students, in the previous chapter, I have also told you that what is helping verb. I have told you that main verb can be used without helping verb. I have told you that what is main verb? Main verb can be used without helping verb, but helping verb cannot be used alone. Okay? Helping verb cannot be used alone. That is helping verb. And we can say that here he is going. Here that is main verb. Here that is main verb. It means here sometimes we also write the he goes. Here there is no helping verb. It means main verb can be used without helping verb. But helping verb cannot be used without main verb. Okay? It is necessary to know. You should know it that main verb can be used without helping verb and helping verb cannot be used without main verb. Dear students, so the same thing is given here. Just see, helping verbs used with the other verb. Other verb means here main verb. The helping verbs are used with the main verb to form the tenses. To form the tenses. Question means interrogative sentences, negative sentences, and passive voice. For example, we will see. And first of all, you write the words. The words. Just write down the verb do. Do is helping verb. Does is helping verb. Is, am, are, has, have. Okay, did, was, were, had, and you can say etc. You can write etc. Okay, these are the helping verbs. Okay, the verb do, does, is, am, are, has, have, did, was, were, had, etc. There are so many, and are called what? Auxiliary verb or helping verb. Are called auxiliary verb or helping verb. Verbs or helping verbs. Okay, students? So just see, auxiliaries are helping verb used with the other verbs to form the tenses, questions, negative statements, passive voice, etc. The verbs do, does, is, am, are, has, have. Okay, students? Have. It is not clearly visible. So you can see here, have. Just see, have, comma, did, was, were, had, etc. are the auxiliary verb. Okay, students, now we will discuss the example. Just see the example. I am going to erase this. Just put the heading example. I have told you that helping verbs are used with the other verb, with the main verb to form the tenses. Now we will form the tense. For example, he is going. In this sentence, you can see here he is going to Varanasi or anywhere. You can write he is going. Here the word is helping verb and it is used here to form the tense. And what kind of tense? That is present continuous tense. You have read in the previous classes. Okay? You see, he is going. Here the word is helping verb and it is used to form the tense. Okay, students? Suppose I am writing another sentence. A letter is written by me. Here again you are getting this helping verb. A letter is written by me. A letter is written by me. Here the word is, that is helping verb. Okay? A letter is written by me. This is passive voice. I have told you that helping verbs are used with the main verb to form the tenses, to form the voices, to form the mood. to make the interrogative sentence, to make the negative sentences. Okay, students? So keep in your mind that what is helping verb, and these are the helping verbs, and this is the example, you write it. Okay, students? I hope that you all have understood the things, what is helping verb and or what is auxiliary verb. You write it. Now we will discuss another topic, that is modal verbs. What are modal verbs? It is also known as modals. Okay, students? So just put the heading modal verbs. Just put the heading modal verbs. Modal verbs. Modals you can also see modals. Okay, modal verbs you can write or modals you can write. Both you can write. Okay, that is modal verbs. Just see, what is modals? It is also just like the helping verb, but there is some differences. Just see, write down. A modal is a type of. A modal is a type of an auxiliary. An auxiliary verb. Just write it. A modal is a type of an auxiliary verb that is used to express what? To express ability. That is used to express the ability, okay, possibility, L-I-T-Y, to express the ability, possibility, permission, or obligation. Just see, a modal is a type of an auxiliary verb, just like it is also used just like the helping verb. Just see, a modal is a type of auxiliary verbs that is used to express what? Ability. It is used to express the ability, possibility, permission or obligation. Okay, students? Now just put right from the next line. The most common, although there are so many models, but we will discuss some more only, some important only. The most common model auxiliaries just see, the most common model auxiliaries in English language are what are they? Can. You see, the word can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would, etc. Okay students, just see here. The word, first of all you see it, the modal is a type of auxiliary verb that is used to express ability, possibility, permission or obligation or suggestion. There are so many. The most common modals auxiliaries in English are can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would. Yes, then shall, the word shall, the word will, we also use as a helping verb in the future tense. Okay, when you will read the tenses, in the future tense we use the shall with ing, we use the word will with other subject, with other pronouns or noun. Okay, to form the tenses. Yeah, but it is also used some to show, to express possibility, permission or obligation. Okay students, so just write it. What is auxiliary verb? I think you have understood. What is modal verb? You have written it. And now we will discuss some modals, important modal. What is the use of can? When do we use could? When do we use may? When do we use might? Okay, we will discuss the use of it. Okay, so just write it. Okay students, I hope that you all have written, therefore I am going to erase it. Now we will discuss the use. Yes students, put the first heading, use of can. Use of can. Use of can. Put the heading, use of can. Use of can. When do we use the modal can? Just write down. Can is used to express. Can is used to express ability, just see the word can, the modal can is used to express ability, permission, I think it is not visible. There are very few words. Permission, just write down permission. Can is used to express ability, permission, request, offer. Sometimes it is also used request, offer, suggestion, and possibility. According to the sense of the sentence, you will use it. Possibility. In a sentence. Just see student, can is used to express ability, permission, request, offer, suggestion or possibility in a sentence. We use the word can to express the ability, permission, request, offer, suggestion, possibility. Okay? For example, we can see. You will see the example now. I can speak English. First example, just see. I can speak English. Yes, students, here what is the main verb? The main verb is speak, and what is models? Can. The can is model in this sentence, and what it shows? I can speak English. I can speak. It shows the ability. Here, the word can shows the ability. Okay? In Hindi we call सकना. मैं इंग्लिश बोल सकता हूँ. What it shows? It shows the ability. So, in this sentence, the word can is used to show the ability. Okay? Just see. Here, another sentence we will see. Can I go to a cinema? Can I go to a cinema? What it shows? Here the word can is used. It is used to show the permission. Okay, students? You can see there are two examples I have given. In the first example, I can speak English. It shows the ability. And the another example, can I go to cinema? It shows what? Permission. In this way, there are so many sentences. Can you wait for a moment, please? What it shows? It shows the request. Can you wait for a moment, please? It shows the request. And offer. Offer, we can see here. I can lend you my car till tomorrow. What it shows? It shows the offer. It can get very hot in Argentina. It shows the possibility. Okay, students, you generally we use the word can to show the ability. To show the ability. Okay, students, so you will write it. Use your can. I hope that you all have understood the things. Dear students, it is very confusing topic. Sometimes the other models are also used to show the permission, to show the suggestion. Okay, for example, should. The word should is also used for suggestion. Okay, so you will make the sentences according to your sense of the sentence. Okay, I am going to erase it. Now put the heading use of could. Use of could. Use of could. C-O-U-L-D. Yes, that is the past form of the. There are two rules here. First, you will write when do we use could. First, write could is used to express ability. The word could is used to express ability. Could is used to express ability and permission. And permission to do something in past. To do something in past. Okay, that is the could is also the past form of can. Okay, and it is also used to express ability and permission to do something in the past. Okay, for example I down. I could speak English. I could speak English. Okay, student, I could speak English. In this sentence, the word could is modal and it is used to show the ability in past. मैं इंग्लिश बोल सकता था. Okay, so here it is used to show the ability. And I could go for the cinema. You can also write that. Okay, so you will write it only. I could speak English. It shows the ability in past. And another thing, the second you write, the second rule, when do we use it? Could is also used to express. Could is also used to express the word could is also used to express for what? Polite question. Polite question. Polite question. Question. Polite question. Polite questions, polite request, polite request, polite offer, suggestion and possibility. Suggestion and possibility. Okay, student, just see. Could is also used to express the polite question, polite request, polite offer, suggestion and possibility. Possibility. LITY, student. It is not visible, but you will write. Okay. POSSIBILITY. Possibility. Okay. Example we will see. Just write down the example. Generally we say that could I have your pen please? Could I have your pen please? What it shows? Here the word could is used to show what? Polite request. Okay, in the same way, one more example we write down. Could you wait for a moment please? That is also polite request. Okay, you write only one example. Could I have your pen please? Okay, just write it about the could. So dear student, today we have discussed what is primary auxiliaries, that is auxiliaries, and what is modal auxiliaries. And in the modal auxiliaries, we have also discussed the use of can, use of could. In the next class, we will discuss the other models, the use of other models. Use of must, use of shall, use of should, use of may, might, etc. Okay students, so that's all for today. Thank you.